What you're about to see isn't just rare photos. Each shot has a mind-blowing story that few people know about. Take this photo, for example.
Model Jerry Hall is featured in this photograph from Paris, 1976, wearing a striking sheer lace jumpsuit. During the 1970s, Hall was a prominent figure in the international fashion scene, known for her distinctive looks. This image captures a bold fashion statement representative of that era's more adventurous styles. Inventor Carl Eliasson stands beside his motorized toboggan in Sainer, Wisconsin around 1927, the year he patented the machine. This early snowmobile featured a front-mounted engine and a continuous track for propulsion over snow. Eliasson's design is recognized as a significant pioneering step in the development of modern snowmobiles. New York City's Times Square is depicted here in 1956, showcasing its vibrant atmosphere with numerous large billboards and heavy traffic. Prominent advertisements for brands like Admiral Television and Pepsi are visible, alongside movie theater marquees. This scene captures the iconic look of Times Square during the mid-20th century. Actress Elizabeth Montgomery is shown in this photograph, likely taken during the 1960s when she starred in the popular television series Bewitched. Her role as Samantha Stevens, a charming witch married to a mortal, made her a beloved household name. The show's success was a significant part of 1960s American television culture. Soviet soldiers are seen enjoying a moment of entertainment, watching an acrobatic performance while on the advance towards Berlin in 1945. Such diversions, when possible, provided a brief respite from the harsh realities of combat during World War II. The scene offers a glimpse of life for soldiers beyond the front lines. Physicist Albert Einstein is shown posing for a sculptor who is creating a bust, likely in the 1930s. Einstein's iconic appearance made him a recognizable subject for artists during his lifetime. This image captures a moment where the celebrated scientist engaged with the process of artistic representation. Actors Diane Keaton and Al Pacino are captured in this image, possibly during a lighter moment on the set of the film The Godfather, released in 1972. Pacino, who portrayed Michael Corleone, makes an exaggerated expression alongside Keaton, who played Kay Adams. The Godfather is acclaimed as one of the greatest films in cinema history. A young woman identified as Vicky Witt is focused on a pinball machine in this photograph dated 1978. Pinball was a highly popular form of arcade entertainment during the 1970s, preceding the video game boom. The image reflects the leisure culture and fashion styles of that particular decade. Star Wars actors Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and Mark Hamill are seen in a promotional photograph, likely for The Empire Strikes Back around 1980. Dressed in their Hoth snow gear, the actors share a playful moment, highlighting their off-screen camaraderie. Their portrayals of Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Luke Skywalker became iconic. King George V of Great Britain, Right, stands alongside his first cousin, Tsar Nicholas II of Russia, during a meeting in Berlin in 1913. The two monarchs shared a striking physical resemblance due to their close family ties. This photograph was taken just a year before the outbreak of World War I, which dramatically reshaped their respective empires. Marilyn Monroe is captured in this photograph by George Barris, taken on Santa Monica Beach on July 13, 1962. This session is often cited as one of her final professional photo shoots before her untimely passing the following month. The images from this day are known for their candid and somewhat reflective quality. This side-by-side comparison shows actor Marlon Brando before and after the application of transformative makeup for his role as Vito Corleone in The Godfather. Makeup artist Dick Smith famously aged Brando and altered his features for the part. This meticulous work was crucial to Brando's iconic and Oscar-winning portrayal. Actress Rita Hayworth is depicted in a glamorous pose in this photograph from 1941. During the World War II era, Hayworth rose to prominence as one of Hollywood's leading actresses and a favorite pinup for servicemen. Her captivating screen presence made her an enduring symbol of 1940s Hollywood. A gas station in Kiev, Ukraine, then part of the Soviet Union, displays a distinctively futuristic architectural style in this 1979 photograph. Characterized by its flying saucer-shaped pump canopies, it exemplifies late Soviet-era modernist design. Such structures were intended to convey a sense of progress and technological optimism. Colonel Harlan Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken, is seen here with an associate, likely during the mid-1960s. This period marked significant growth for the KFC franchise, with the Colonel's distinctive image playing a key role in brand recognition. His personal involvement in promoting his finger-licking good chicken helped build a global fast food empire. Journalists Bob Woodward, seated on floor, and Carl Bernstein, seated on chair, are seen watching President Nixon's televised speech regarding the Watergate scandal in 1973. Their investigative reporting for The Washington Post played a crucial role in uncovering the details of the affair. This moment captures them observing a key development in the story they helped break. American inventor H.L. Bowden poses with his innovative deep-sea diving suit in this photograph from around 1931. The atmospheric diving suit was equipped with features like powerful shoulder-mounted lamps and an integrated telephone system. Bowdoin's creation represented an ambitious attempt to enable deeper and longer underwater exploration. The massive hand and torch of the Statue of Liberty are shown on display at the Centennial Exhibition in Philadelphia's Fairmount Park in 1876. This exhibit allowed visitors to see a portion of Frederick Auguste Bartholdi's creation years before the full statue was completed and installed in New York Harbor. The display helped raise awareness and funds for the statue's pedestal. A lector or reader is seen addressing workers in a Cuban cigar factory sometime between 1900 and 1910. This tradition involved a person reading news, literature, and political texts aloud to entertain and educate cigar rollers during their monotonous work. Lectors were often paid by the workers themselves and played a significant role in the social and intellectual life of the factories. A large group of construction workers, reportedly 3,000 men, posed for a photograph at the Chase Manhattan Bank building site in New York City in August 1964. The image captures a moment near the completion of structural work on the then new skyscraper. This photograph stands as a testament to the immense human effort involved in constructing such large-scale buildings. Aviator Charles Lindbergh stands proudly with his custom-built monoplane, the Spirit of St. Louis. In May 1927, Lindbergh piloted this single-engine aircraft on the first solo, non-stop transatlantic flight from New York to Paris. This historic achievement made Lindbergh an international hero and significantly boosted public interest in aviation. Paul McCartney of the Beatles performs on stage, likely during the band's concert in Houston, Texas, on August 19, 1965. This show was part of the Beatles' historic 1965 North American tour, which solidified their immense popularity in the United States. McCartney, playing his signature Hofner bass guitar, was a key figure in the British invasion. Workers are shown assembling early Apple Macintosh computers on a factory line dated January 25, 1984. The original Macintosh, with its all-in-one design and graphical user interface, was a revolutionary product in personal computing. This image provides a glimpse into the manufacturing process of these groundbreaking machines. Actress Jane Mansfield is seen dancing with a U.S. Army soldier during a USO, United Service Organizations tour in 1961. Mansfield, a popular Hollywood star, frequently entertained American troops stationed overseas. These USO shows were important for boosting morale among service members. Comedy duo Oliver Hardy, left, and Stan Laurel, right, take a tea break on the set of their 1932 short film, Toad in a Hole. Laurel and Hardy were one of the most beloved comedy teams of early Hollywood, known for their slapstick and character-based humor. Stan Laurel later received an honorary Academy Award in 1961 for his creative contributions to film comedy. An operations room for a telephone-based navigation service is shown, likely in the Netherlands, around 1963. Before widespread GPS and digital maps, such hotlines allowed drivers to call in for route guidance from operators using maps and local knowledge. This image illustrates an early approach to solving navigational challenges for motorists. A bustling street scene in Baghdad, Iraq is depicted in this colorized photograph, likely from the 1950s. Classic American and European cars navigate the thoroughfare alongside local traffic, with a prominent building signed Hafid al-Qadi in the background. The image offers a vibrant glimpse into urban life in Baghdad during that era. A group of young people participates in the phone booth stuffing fad, popular during the 1950s, particularly among college students. This quirky challenge involves seeing how many individuals could cram themselves into a standard telephone booth. The fad spread internationally and became a lighthearted symbol of youthful exuberance of that era. Linda Carter is shown in a distinctive white and red costume, likely from a variant appearance or special episode of the Wonder Woman television series during the 1970s. While best known for the classic red, white, and blue suit, Carter's portrayal sometimes featured other outfits. Her role as Wonder Woman made her a prominent television star of that decade. Two women are seen walking in a street scene, reportedly in Morocco during 1965. They are wearing traditional djellabas and face veils, niqabs or lithams, which were common attire in parts of North Africa at the time. The photograph offers a glimpse into daily life and cultural customs in Morocco in the mid-1960s. Singer Stevie Nicks of Fleetwood Mac is captured performing on stage, likely during the late 1970s or 1980s. Known for her distinctive vocals, mystical persona, and flowing stage outfits, Nicks became a highly influential figure in rock music. Her work with Fleetwood Mac and as a solo artist produced numerous hit songs. A man identified as a young Winston Churchill appears to be settling a fare with a taxi driver in London around 1908. At this early stage of his career, Churchill was already a member of Parliament and a rising political figure. The scene provides a candid glimpse of a future prime minister in an everyday situation from the Edwardian era. Singer Stevie Nicks is pictured here around 1989, a period when she was well established as both a member of Fleetwood Mac and a successful solo artist. Known for her unique vocal style and poetic lyrics, she maintained a strong presence in popular music throughout the 1980s. Her fashion sense also contributed to her iconic status. In Warsaw, November 1946, a street photographer takes a portrait of a woman against a painted scenic backdrop, strategically masking the surrounding ruins of World War II. This poignant scene illustrates the efforts of ordinary people to find moments of normalcy and preserve dignity amidst widespread devastation. Such photographers provided a service that offered a brief escape from the harsh realities. A sprawling view shows the immense scale of activity at a Baltimore shipyard during World War II. Numerous cranes and partially constructed ship hulls dominate the landscape, indicative of the massive wartime shipbuilding effort. Shipyards like this were critical to the Allied war effort, producing vessels at an unprecedented rate. This unique photograph captures the view from behind the statue of Abraham Lincoln, looking out at the massive crowd gathered for the March on Washington on August 28, 1963. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his iconic "I Have a Dream" speech at this historic event. The perspective creates a poignant visual, as if Lincoln himself is witnessing this pivotal moment in the civil rights movement. A young person rides a customized chopper-style bicycle, likely in Chicago during the early 1970s. These bicycles, characterized by extended front forks, high handlebars, and often a banana seat, were a popular fad among youngsters of that era. They reflected a desire for individual expression and the influence of motorcycle culture. Joop Sinju, a key figure from Philips, presents the newly developed compact disc, CD, in this photograph from March 1979 in the Netherlands. He holds a CD alongside a traditional vinyl LP to demonstrate the size difference and technological advancement. This joint project between Philips and Sony revolutionized music listening and data storage upon its commercial release in 1982. The opening ceremony of the 1980 Summer Olympics in Moscow is depicted, featuring a large card stunt forming a portrait of Vladimir Lenin. These games were notably boycotted by the United States and many other countries in protest of the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. The image captures the grand scale of Soviet-era ceremonies amidst significant geopolitical tensions. The actress pictured, often identified as Candice Bergen around 1970, reflects the style of that era. Bergen gained prominence in the late 1960s and 1970s with roles in films like Carnal Knowledge and Starting Over. Her look and roles often embodied the changing social attitudes of the time. A young Lauren Bacall is captured in this 1946 photograph, exuding her characteristic. Model Jerry Hall is featured in this photograph from